Hello and welcome back to what is hopefully a quick episode of Newman Plays a Marvel Snap. This one's a little bit different. I ended up recording this yesterday due to ADHD problems / concerns. Well, my whole screen region looks a little bit funky. That's fine. I've only got a little bit of time. It's all gonna look a little bit bad. Look at this guy down here. Speaking of ADHD concerns, my heavens, what is going on in my brain? Okay, I'm gonna get through this, I promise. I recorded a quick review yesterday that ended up being about 20 minutes of me rambling, and it was all about the movie Skinamarink. So, after thinking about it all night long, thinking, was that good enough? Did I sound like I knew anything that I was talking about? I realized this morning I probably sounded like I knew nothing about movies that I've never watched one before in my whole life. So, let me take a quick glance at the board. Nova, Deadpool, Hood. Let's see what happens. So let's just talk quick. And I'm going to try and do this, I don't know, in a few minutes. This is not going to be a crazy long review because I don't have time. But I would like you to take a moment to look around you, find something in your house or work or wherever you are sitting, hopefully not your car, that you could just stare at for the next 30 seconds, all right? I have a clock in my room, so I would choose to stare at that clock for about 30 seconds, okay? While you stare at that clock for 30 seconds, I would like you to also imagine something might pop out at you. Okay? It might happen. It might not. But it definitely might. So, sit in silence, squint your eyes, and stare at your clock, your lamp, whatever, for the next 30 seconds while I play a few moves that might be really good moves. Did you feel that? Did you feel the fear? That is what watching Skinamarink is like. Skinamarink is not a movie that I would describe as good. Skinamarink is an experience that you experience. It is an hour and 40 minutes of staring at things. I believe you see a shot of the main kid from behind and him looking sideways at one point. That's it. Other than that, you see his feet walking around the house, standing and staring at what might be something or what might be nothing. And that's the movie. Now, that sounds really dumb. Okay? I'm aware. I love scary movies. All right. And there's like a genre of movie that I have dubbed ADHD horror movies. And there's a lot of movies that could fall into that category. I think Paranormal Activity was one of the first ones that I watched. Nothing happens for a long time in Paranormal Activity. You're just sitting there staring, wondering, what if something happens soon? That's the whole movie, right? And then, I mean, at the end of Paranormal Activity, crazy things happen, blah, blah, blah. Found footage movies, definitely that kind of experience. This is not really a found footage film. I believe, does it have a different qualification? I don't know. It's not found footage because it's not like, oh, it's shaky cam and following someone with a, fake camera behind them and blah, 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 all that good stuff. It's literally just a camera that's there, making this sound really appealing. but that's the movie, right? Like it's not a lot of craziness. So, is there a story in this movie? Maybe, kind of, not especially though. I'm trying to think if I could say like, oh, this is the story of this movie. It is this. I really don't. I don't think there is one. It's a kid whose house is, I don't know. It's not really haunted, but he's in it. Like, it's a super weird movie. And that's the movie. And that's fine. Like, it doesn't bother me to have watched a movie that is not a crazy, exciting experience. I guess, like, the windows and doors disappear, and at one point early on in the movie, the main, like, the dad is in it for a little bit. Dad is like, yeah, he fell down the stairs, but he's okay. What does that mean? Is that good? I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna win this one. I have no idea what's going on anymore. But that's the movie. It's just sitting and staring, wondering, is something scary about to happen? Because if it is, this could be really exciting. If it doesn't, this was a waste of an hour and 20 minutes. We lost that one. This is fun. I'm loving Sandbar, you know? That's how you know this is being recorded on Wednesday as opposed to my mass recordings on Tuesday. I'll do one more game, and I'm going to give just kind of like, I guess, final-ish thoughts. I feel like I did that already. There's really not much to say because not much happens. The creepiest part of the movie is... It sounds dumb. Like, the story of the movie is being told through old-timey cartoons, like cartoons from the 30s. So you watch these clips from cartoons, and there's 2 people sleeping in a bed. And then after that's done, the babies are sleeping in a bed. Yeah, okay. Babies. The main characters. Oh, heavens. And then at one point, there's a weird cartoon. Hey, we won. Good job, us. Oh, look. Hey. Yo, something's glitchy. We got battle mode stripes on the bottom of our names. Something's broken. At another point, and this ranges on, spoilers a little bit, maybe. I don't know. If you're not going to watch it, okay. It's ridiculous. There's a cartoon where, like, a bunny is making itself disappear by, like, squishing itself, and it, like, squishes its head, and then it disappears. And then it does that over and over and over. Crap, what got discarded? Wasn't paying attention. Oh. So, I mean, that's a thing that happens in the movie too. But really, the movie is a very strange, like, it's not allegory necessarily, but it's telling a weird little story. If this is Cosmo, yeah, no, this is Patriot Day, y'all. Gosh, this is gonna be fun. It's a good day to play Marvel Snap if you don't play Patriot. That's sarcasm. So, I mean, in some ways, the cartoons were definitely a very creepy aspect of that movie. But really, like, it's kind of just staring at a wall for a couple hours. And I kind of loved it. Which sounds super dumb because, yeah, that's not really an enjoyable thing to do, for the most part, at least. But yeah, I would say if you're gonna watch a, like, horror movie that's similar to this, Paranormal Activity movies are definitely good and scary, right? Like, those are fun movies. We don't even continue, right? Like, there's no way to win. We'll retreat later. Maybe he didn't get whatever he was looking for. And again, I made this knowing that this was not going to go well because it is Sandbar Day, but I only had 15 minutes to make this video. And Sorry. Yeah, that's it. It's a movie that you could enjoy if you want to, but I would say like Paranormal Activity is super fun. I think maybe the closest type of movie to this, because it's super low budget, would be like the original OG Blair Witch Project. That is a super unique movie. I can't say I love it, but it's very in the vein of this type of movie. And yeah, like, I mean, I'll probably talk a lot of movies as this channel goes on, but found footage is just not great, but this movie was a pretty interesting experience. I guess if you want to experience this movie but don't want to sit through an hour and 40 minutes of it, which an hour and 40 minutes is definitely overkill. The director, writer person, he had a YouTube channel before he started directing movies where he would basically turn people's dreams that they described into YouTube videos. So you could go check out that channel. I will try to find it and I'll link it in the description. I don't remember the name, but he also has a short film uploaded on there. I think it's just called like Hell or something like that. And it's 30 minutes. It's basically the same thing as Skinamarink, just shorter. So if you're interested, go check it out. If you don't care about horror movies, okay, at least this video is only 11 minutes. But thanks for watching. Make good choices, and see you in the future. Peace.